righty. Well, congratulations. It's so lovely to see you again.
Thank
and
you. Good to see you.
you know, since I spoke to you when the actual theatrical release came out, I mean, how exciting for you and everything. But how can you even start to explain what's happened to you since?
You know, it's been quite a whirlwind. It's been really thrilling. Since we've seen each other, I went to the UK where we had our premiere in Ireland. And, you know, a lot of people were concerned about whether or not this movie was going to translate overseas. And overseas has proved a lot of people very wrong. We did the Ireland premiere, and I had children pulling on my dress, so wrapped up in this world. I was mobbed when I walked out of the theater. They just loved it. And I feel like that was such a wonderful vindication because, you know, when you can go over the ocean and still have the story speak just as strongly there as it does at home, that means you truly have something special. So
and talk really about becoming a fairy princess in real life, because I saw you on the red carpet at the Oscars. OMG, my dear, you looked phenomenal. I mean, that dress and just you looked. I'm sorry, you looked way better than that. And I mean, how can you look better than a Disney princess? Wow, what was that like for you?
It was really great because I felt like I found a dress. The dress that I wore on the Oscars was by Simine, and she's a Beverly Hills designer. And I found a dress that allowed me to be fully my own princess on that carpet, but still a woman, you know, a real person. And it was really magical to be able to bring this movie all the way to the Oscars and to be in such good company. I think that when you do something like that, whether you win or not, you've sort of won when you get that nomination, particularly when the other people in your category are so very strong. And we had beautiful, beautiful movies sitting next to us. So it was a great experience, and I was really happy to be there.
Yeah, very exciting, I'm sure. Now, of course, this is now finally, well, not finally, it's coming out on DVD, Blu-ray DVD, which is amazing because it's this beautiful 3 combo pack. There's so much there. And I was wondering, you know, when you were actually doing the voice way back when, do they encourage you to do extra stuff for the DVD when you're working? Like, how does that all work?
No. They videotape us while we're working, and I think they just sort of cull from what they have and decide that this piece or that piece would be really good for the Blu-ray packaging. And then sometimes you'll do extra interviews or something like that they'll add on, but generally, unless they've done something specific, it's just what they've taken from the work that you're doing. So hopefully that's enough to make people happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this DVD, and you know, do you have people that you can share that with, that you're excited to share it with, like family or, you know, relatives or things like that?
I do. I have a couple of little people in my family that I'm very excited about sending the Blu-ray to, but I also just have children that are friends' children that want to have it, and some adults that I know who are really in love with it. So I'll be able to ship it off. I have some very special little boys in my life who love the movie, so I'm excited to be able to give it to them as a little spring surprise.
Yeah. And also, you know, like I say, there's so much that's been happening to you since this all came out, but I would think becoming a doll, it was pretty special.
You know, it's really amazing. Because I walked into the store in London, first of all, the Disney store in London, and there's a full-blown, larger-than-life Tiana peeking over the balcony the moment you walk in, and then a huge Louis. And there are so many dolls and stickers and panties and dresses and socks and so many different things. And when we started this, I have to say I wasn't really thinking about the merchandise portion of it, but I have had moments walking down the street and I see my face on some child or in their arms being gripped really hard, and you know, until you've seen a doll with no head, you have not seen a doll that's loved. So so it's a really, really wonderful thing. Wonderful thing.
Yeah, sure. Next up, a ride at Disney World, don't you think?
Probably the restaurant will be coming through very soon, Tiana's Palace at Disney World, so I'm excited about that.
We'll be hearing your beautiful voice in the background, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Well, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.